What if the key to your peace and happiness lies in something as simple, yet complex as forgiveness? Yes, you heard it right. Forgiveness. A concept that's as old as human history itself, yet remains as relevant and powerful today as it ever was. Especially when we consider it in the context of relationships, and more specifically, abusive relationships. Now, it's important to clarify something from the onset. When we talk about forgiveness in such scenarios, we are absolutely, unequivocally, not condoning the abusive behavior. There is no room for justification when it comes to actions that harm, belittle, or degrade another person. But here's the thing about forgiveness. It's not about the person who wronged you. It's about you. It's about setting yourself free from the emotional prison that resentment and anger can build around you. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack up a steep hill. Each resentment, each grudge, each bitter memory is like a rock in that backpack. The more you hold on to them, the heavier the backpack gets, and the harder your climb becomes. Forgiveness in this sense is about taking off that backpack, letting go of those rocks, and making your journey a little bit easier. And as you do that, you'll notice something remarkable happening. You'll start to feel lighter, both emotionally and mentally. The dark clouds of bitterness and resentment will start to disperse, making way for the warm, golden light of peace and happiness. You'll find yourself more in tune with your emotions, more empathetic towards others, and more at peace with yourself. This is the power of forgiveness. It's not a magic wand that erases past hurts or wrongs, but it is a key that unlocks the door to personal peace and emotional well-being. It allows you to move from being a victim of your past to being the architect of your future. As we liberate ourselves from the chains of resentment and anger, we open up a pathway to peace and emotional well-being. And who knows? You might just find that this pathway leads to a much brighter, happier, and healthier future than you ever thought possible. Opening. What if the pain you've experienced could be transformed into a powerful catalyst for personal growth and healing? Imagine a garden. To cultivate it, we must first clear away the weeds and rocks that choke out the life. It's not an easy task. It requires patience, resilience, and determination. But once we've cleared the garden, we create space for seeds of growth to take root. In much the same way, forgiving and letting go of past hurts can pave the way for our personal growth and healing. When we harbor anger and resentment, these negative emotions become the weeds in our garden. They choke out happiness, peace, and possibility, leaving us tangled in a web of pain and bitterness. But when we choose to forgive, we choose to clear away these weeds. We decide to stop allowing the past to dictate our present and future. We create space within ourselves for self-love and self-improvement. We give ourselves permission to heal, to grow, to flourish. Yet it's important to understand that forgiveness is not about forgetting or condoning what happened. It's about releasing the burden that we've been carrying so we can move forward lighter, freer, and focused on the path ahead. It's about acknowledging our pain, but not letting it define us. Healing is a journey, a process that takes time. It's not linear, and there will be setbacks along the way. But every step we take on this journey, no matter how small, is a step towards growth. As we heal, we discover our strength and resilience. We learn to set boundaries, to assert our needs, to nurture our mental and emotional health. In this journey of healing, we become the gardeners of our own lives. We cultivate self-love, we nurture self-improvement, and we harvest personal growth. We transform our pain into wisdom, our wounds into strength, our experiences into lessons. Closing. In the journey of healing, we discover our strength and resilience, and we grow in ways we never thought possible. What if your darkest experiences could lead to your greatest transformations? This thought-provoking question introduces the concept of post-traumatic growth. It's a term that might seem paradoxical at first, but it's a reality many survivors come to know. Post-traumatic growth isn't about forgetting or minimizing the trauma. It's about acknowledging it, wrestling with it, and then, in time, using it as a catalyst for profound personal growth and change. After the process of forgiveness and letting go, a remarkable thing can happen. Survivors may find themselves emerging from the shadows of their past, stronger and more resilient than before. They may discover a newfound appreciation for life, a deeper empathy for others who are suffering, and a stronger sense of personal strength. This doesn't mean the journey is easy, far from it, but it's a journey that can lead to a richer, more meaningful life. The pain that once seemed insurmountable becomes a stepping stone to a higher understanding of oneself and the world around. Post-traumatic growth is about transforming suffering into wisdom, turning scars into badges of resilience. It's about using the trauma not as an anchor that pulls us down, but as a springboard that propels us forward. As we embrace forgiveness, we open ourselves up to the possibility of post-traumatic growth, transforming our pain into power and our experiences into wisdom. Remember, the journey of forgiveness and letting go is a personal one, and everyone's path is unique. Holding on to pain doesn't fix the past, but letting go opens the door to your future. If you're wrestling with the ghosts of an abusive relationship, know there's help. There are resources, there's assistance, there are people eager to hold your hand through this journey. If you are experiencing abuse, please remember that help is available. Reach out to domestic abuse resources in your area for support, guidance, and assistance. You are not alone, and there are people and organizations ready to help you navigate through this difficult time. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.